Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'm sure, Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from the 41. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The give on 2nd to Hall. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Hall once more. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. David Ojabo making that tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 50.
1st down, Rodgers. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And they take him down right along the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now here's Rodgers. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 21. Gets this to McConkey. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down give to Hall. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. This throw is caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Over.
Now Rodgers. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Flowers now to return it. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Back at beginning of the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They have it on 3rd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Caught by Flowers. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They put Flowers in motion right. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the shotgun, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. So they'll decline this and take the results. They've got first down from the 31. They'll run here following the penalty. He's contained at the line for no gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Pass is caught at the 9. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing once again, Rodgers. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Moore with a return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Let's go. Ready? Go ahead. Ready? Ready, shot. No, we change it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No. Inside.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Go to 50. Hey, 88.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Here's 2nd and 7. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. He can pack it in at this point, Brock. It is already a great game for him. Imagine what he could finish up with if he stays anywhere close to this pace.
Well, this pace right here puts him in the record books. I mean, it is absurd what he's doing, and I love, offensively, you keep calling it till they stop it. But goodness gracious, defense, you may want to double cover this guy.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets it up across the 30 before going out.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. Play action now with Jackson. He's on the move. Now here he goes again. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Ravens take over at first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Blitz coming here, Jackson. Catch made by Mitchell. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
From the gun, Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Gets this one to Andrews. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Hey, report. Report. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Yes, 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
No.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Brought in right side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
6:30.
First down throw by Rodgers. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Third and 1. Now Rodgers. On the move, headed right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Pass it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, Liz.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Paul takes it straight ahead. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Rodgers here off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's First and 10 from the 41. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Hall running between the tackles. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Rodgers set to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Report. Hey.
It's Henry on the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Lamar off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry. You know, for pitchers, you know, hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No. 399.
Rodgers here from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
399.
Throw on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick.